Full throttle! The steering is absolutely terrible. Getting really bad signal glitches and signal loss, as well as the throttle. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there we go. Now we got it back. Literally has a mind of its own at times, so. It's got a mind of its own. Come on, get through that dirt. Nice. There we go, more stuff stuck in the wheels. Oh! That wasn't a catch, that was kind of like a slam. What's going on, guys? So as you can see, today we're taking a look at the PD Racing TK-16 1/16 scale brushed monster truck. It is full ready to run. It does come with a 2S battery. They do claim 40 kilometers an hour on the box, so we'll have to test that, see if we can actually get that 40 plus kilometers an hour. Some of the features: so we've got a quick release body mechanism, super tough composite chassis. We have a large capacity LiPo battery, up to 30 minutes runtime, brushless ready transmission, slipper clutch, 25 amp 2-in-1 ESC and receiver combo, and a high torque 3 kilogram servo. And just a quick look at the specs. So that is pretty much all the information we get on the box. We may as well break it open and see what it's all about. Looks like a very interesting car, looks like a tough car. Hopefully it's lots of fun. Alright, so first off, as always, we have an instruction guide or starter guide. Now, because I'm not familiar with PD Racing, I will go through it real quickly for myself and for you guys. Alright, so it is really good to see all the spare parts and part numbers, as well as a blown up diagram. At the back here, we've got the starter guide, basically how to install your battery, how to switch it on, how to charge your battery, and then all your troubleshooting and stuff at the back there. Oh yeah, and before I forget to mention, it does come in a different style, different version. This is the TR16, more like a truggy style shell. They do look really cool, but I couldn't actually find one at a reasonable price, so I just went with the truck. And then as you can see, we've got a 2S USB style charger. There's some Allen keys in there. We have the controller here. It is just a standard 2-channel controller with fully proportional throttle, brake, reverse, and fully proportional steering. Now up the top here, there's not really much in the way of trims or anything. There is a 50 and 100% switch, so you can switch between 50% throttle or 100%. That's great for young kids. If they're just getting into the hobby, you can turn it down to 50%, get them started off, and then you can just flick it up to 100% when they're used to the car. And there is steering trim, no dual rates or anything. The on and off switch is here. And as you can see, it does require 4 AA's. I do have to say it's quite an uncomfortable controller for me though. I've got quite large hands and it is pretty small, this controller, so I think this would be better suited to a young child anyway. Now we can finally take a look at the truck itself. Kind of looks like another car on the market, doesn't it? It does look very familiar, but that is one of the reasons why I got it. Now as you can see, it's got some nice 10-spoke rims. The tires are super soft. The outer wall is rather hard, so I'm not sure if that's going to affect the way it drives, but yeah, the compound of the actual rubber is very soft. No foam in there. Hopefully they're all right. But they do not have 12mm wheel hexes. I believe they're like 7 or 8mm wheel hexes, and they've got a strange wheel axle, so I'm not quite sure whether we'd be able to adapt 1/10 style wheels. Hopefully there's some sort of adapter that will allow me to run normal 12mm wheels. Got quite a beefy looking front bumper and rear bumper, both with LEDs. We've got red LEDs in the rear and white LEDs in the front. Taking a look underneath, we can see everything looks very substantial. The chassis is a very nice, strong design, and the swing arms look super strong. So hopefully we don't have any breakage too soon. The front steering knuckles or hubs look very familiar compared to quite a few cars on the market now. But basically all those cars have proven themselves to be very strong, so this is going to be a good design. The rear carriers or hubs look super strong. They're very beefy, so I think they should last a long time as well. Now, taking a look at this single body post body pin system, all you do is remove the body pin and that little plastic spacer type thing, lift and push forward, and that is it. You've got one tiny little hook, railing style bracket there, and that just slides into this little clip system here, which is actually a part of the shock mounting system. It's not the shock tower itself. So yeah, hopefully that's strong. We don't want that to fail because I'm sure we'd have some issues with the shocks or something. Same as on the back here, the body post is actually that mounting system, so you probably don't want any damage to that either. Now, taking a look at everything inside, it really does look like a tough little car. Very thick, very chunky plastic. I don't think we're going to have too many issues with the swing arms, with the chassis. We've got a nice little aluminium tower-to-tower brace in there, which will stop any flexing. It's also got these cool little wire holders, which I've never really seen on any other car. It's just plastic. You can bend it out and slide wires through, and it'll prevent any of the wires getting caught in the steering or the drivetrain or anything like that. The shocks look good, but they're not oil filled. They've got a little rubber grommet type thing inside the shock on the shock shaft, slightly wider than the inner dimension of the shock body. So there's a little bit of pressure there. It kind of acts like rebound and dampening. But as you can see, it is still a little bit bouncy. So I'm definitely going to get some oil filled shocks on there at some stage. All right, now taking a look at the electronics, we have a 390 brushed motor. I'm not sure what turn it is. We've got a little 25 amp 2S 2M on board, the ESC and receiver combo. It also comes with a 3 kilogram 3-wire servo, which is excellent. And over this side, we can see the included 1800 milliamp 20C 7.4 volt 2S LiPo. That is a very decent sized LiPo for a little 1/16 car. The battery bay is quite large. We'd probably be able to get 2200 milliamp 3S batteries in there without a problem. And the only thing I can see that I'm not really a fan of, the steering assembly. We've got like a bar up the top. It's not clamped down obviously because it has to move, but all it is 2 screws holding the position. It almost looks like some toy grade RCs, the way that their steering is set up. But obviously we've got a proper servo there, so hopefully it doesn't act like a toy. And one thing I almost forgot to mention, the drive shafts. As you can see on the front, we've got metal CVDs, but the wheel axle part of the CVD is plastic, as well as the diff outdrives. But on the rear, they've got plastic dog bones, so a little bit of a mixture there, but like everything else on the car, they are quite chunky, so hopefully they last as well. And the only other thing I wanted to mention real quickly was the drivetrain. Apparently it's got a brushless ready drivetrain. I don't plan on pulling the car apart now and taking a look, but I'll definitely do it in the next video. It only has a plastic center drive shaft. We do have a slipper clutch in there, so maybe that is what they mean. If it hasn't got steel gears, I wouldn't say it's brushless ready. All right, so let's get the battery charged, get it outside, see how fast it is, and then definitely give it a good bash. Let's do this, guys. All right, guys, so we've got it all set up. I've got the GPS in there. But as you can see, we've got Leonard here as well. He's given his new drone a fly. I think this is a new drone anyway. But I'm not sure whether he's going to be able to really film this little car. This is definitely going to be too slow for that super fast drone. And I have got it in 50% throttle at the moment, so we'll see how fast it is on the 50%, and then we'll switch it over to 100%.
What's your guess?
On 50%, I don't think that's faster than 20 kilometers an hour, to be honest. Full throttle! All right, good brakes. Yeah, it looks very good. I really like the look of this truck.
Yeah.
18 kilometers an hour. That's what I thought. It didn't really look even 20 kilometers an hour. So I'll flick the switch to 100% and see what we can get on that. God, those wheels sound strange. All right, that's looking a bit better. Hope it's got decent signal. Oh no, signal loss. All right, here we go. 100%. Oh wow. Getting really bad signal glitches and signal loss just everywhere. Oh, I have no signal. Maybe the drone's disrupting the signal of the car.
Yeah, I am transmitting at 1 watt, so...
Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, whoa, yeah, I keep losing signal, I just lose everything. Alright guys, we're going to get Leonard's drone and controller switched off for a second, see if that will increase the range of my car. See if I get actual signal glitches now. Oh, that's it, I've got no range whatsoever, I've got no signal.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah, nothing. Oh, it's gone. Oh, there we go. Now we got it back. Oh, no signal again. I can't get a nice clean run without it glitching out. Wow, that steering is all glitchy as well, guys. It's kind of weird. We'll get close to 30 kilometers an hour, hopefully. We've got 29 kilometers an hour, so that's going to be good enough, I think, to have a little bit of a bash around with. I'm not really sure what's going on with that glitch and the delays and signal loss. The steering's all over the place. It's like it gets confused and loses the capability of actually steering or something. We'll have a little bit of a bash around, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing so far. All four. All right, let's see how we go. Hopefully that glitch, the funny delay and stuff isn't too noticeable when I'm actually bashing around. I'm not gonna have to go too far, so we shouldn't have signal loss. Nice, good little jumping car. Oh, sorry. Yeah, this definitely looks awesome. Oh! Just got that front flip. Oh, signal loss like right there. Nice. Oh!
The thing about small cars is they're indestructible.
Yeah, compact and strong. Nice, this is doing all right.
Unless something's driving into them, they can't really be destroyed.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Oh!
I can't really see much.
What is going on? Got no reverse. This 2-in-1 board is horrible.
Running 2S, right?
Yeah, comes with the 1800 milliamp 2S. Carnage with the minis. No, not quite. Oh, there goes the body. Yeah, I kind of expected that little body clip system to pop out eventually. It's literally one little tab and I could probably just feed it in there, that's it. Yeah. Don't have much hope for it when I go brushless. Definitely going to be launching this thing. Oh!
That looks really good. Rolling.
That wasn't a catch, that was kind of like a slam. Oh yeah, I cut my finger. Yeah. No. Oh, poor little car.
And it seems like it's oil-filled shocks, right?
No, they're friction shocks, but they've got like rubber dampener thing inside them. Come on, get through that dirt. Nice. Yours dead?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, more stuff stuck in the wheels. Oh! It's got a mind of its own. Oh, I seriously got to get this swapped out to a standalone speed control and receiver. What is going on with this shell now? Oh, I think the shell's been beaten up too much already, and the whole clip system's kind of loose. It's just going to keep coming off, I think. The wheels aren't too bad actually. I thought they were going to be a little bit slipperier just because the sidewalls being so hard, but no, they seem to be gripping up pretty well. Oh, come on. Oh no, the shell again. So yeah guys, I think that's going to have to be it for today. It's really hot. It gets stuff caught in the drivetrain and the wheel axles and wheels and stuff very easily. The steering is absolutely terrible, as well as the throttle. It sort of cuts out and starts up whenever it wants. Literally has a mind of its own at times. So yeah guys, I'm going to have to swap this out to a brushless system probably sooner than I expected, but that's all right. This will be fun. Hopefully the drivetrain is brushless ready, because I'm going to be sending this thing. Definitely not going to be taking it easy with it. Oh!
There's a dog. I would have hit into the dog if I wouldn't have hit into the tree.